everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Zoomstring, part of our summer-long all-virtual reading of Shoestring Theater. Today is a reading of a two-act play titled Experience by Ryan J. Furlong, with stage directions being read by Watke-Stacy.
Hi, I'm Tanner Langemeier, and I'll be reading for Xander.
Hi, I'm Charles Leech, and I'll be reading for Glenn.
Hi, I'm John Alden, and I'll be reading for Martin.
Hi, I'm Alex Rownd, and I'll be reading for Malone.
Hi, I'm Valerie Cuevas, and I will be reading for Isabella.
Hi, I'm Esola, and I will be reading for Ross.
I'm Jimmy Watke-Stacy, and I'll be reading for Gary.
I am Lea Ramos, and I'll be reading for Anchor.
Please note, before we begin, that this script does contain very mature language. Thank you, and please enjoy Experience.
Lights up on the interior of the police station. 3 desks are on stage. The office is in disarray, papers all over. Outside the main door of the office is a mob of civilians, yelling and angry. Xander, a mid-20s charismatic inspector, is seated at his desk, flipping through comic books. Glenn, the mid-40s chief of police, enters.
Cunts.
That bad?
Yes, Xander, it's pretty goddamn bad. The disappearances have everyone pissed off.
Well, what the hell did we do?
Nothing. That's why they're pissed.
Where's Martin? He's still
out there, yeah, giving them the calm and orderly shit. What's all this?
Well, it's all the missing persons reports. I've been looking over all these for days, and I can't figure. I don't understand what we're supposed to do with this. It's impossible.
Fuck. Where the hell is Martin? He was supposed to be in shit.
What the fuck has happened to this city? I swear, you can't go
Xander.
one day without...
Xander, Martin was only supposed to be out there for a second. Where the hell is he?
Without seeing... Wait, what? How do you expect me to know? I don't...
Christ. If we have to investigate his disappearance now...
I'm sure he's fine. They're just regular people out there. They're not going to make me fucking bleed.
Martin stumbles in.
They made me fucking bleed.
Glenn and Xander rush to his aid.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Get him some water.
No, give me coffee. I need coffee, goddammit.
Xander frantically grabs coffee, spilling it on a fold full of papers by the time he gets to Martin. Glenn unceremoniously drops Martin to the ground.
Xander, you fucked up the papers.
I fucked up
The papers?
The papers. He fucked them up. Coffee everywhere. Christ, we don't have money, we don't have coffee, and now we don't have goddamn papers.
Xander sprints out the door.
Where the fuck are you going?
Xander sprints back in with a large container of water, immediately dumping the whole into Martin.
I got him water.
Glenn slowly walks to Xander before slapping him across the face.
I deserve that, sir.
All right, Martin. Come on, get up.
So what were on those papers, then?
They were our best chance to figure out where the hell everyone is going.
Do we have an updated tally of how many have gone missing?
Probably somewhere in this mess.
All 3 characters dig around the scattered papers until Xander finds the correct one.
Got it. It says
30,000, approximately.
Good God.
Malone, mid-30s, rich extravagant, scientist and philanthropist, enters and digs through the papers.
Sir, the office just closed. You need to go home. Sir!
Hey, fella, do you mind explaining what you're doing here?
Martin grabs Malone's arm and pulls him behind his back, preparing to cuff him.
I'm not gonna ask again, asshat.
Wait a minute. Holy shit. Martin, let him go. Let him go.
Martin releases his grip.
Are you two blind? Jesus, that's Dr. Harold Malone you're grabbing there. Dr. Malone, I'm a huge fan of your...
Shut the fuck up. You all need my help as much as I need yours. It's in your best interest that you listen to me. I must show you something I know you will love to see.
Is that how he always speaks?
He's such a badass, right?
I'm not going to repeat myself.
Xander looks back at Glenn. A long pause.
Fine. You two go with them. I'll take care of cleaning up this mess.
Excellent.
You're saying I gotta tag along too? Christ.
All but Glenn start moving out the door.
See you soon, boss man.
Don't call me...
The door slams shut after all but Glenn exit. He pauses for a moment before pulling out a hidden bottle of whiskey from his desk and chugging it. Blackout. Lights up on a cartoonish laboratory with a sign that reads the Malone Foundation. Malone stands before Xander and Martin.
Gentlemen, the Malone Foundation has been hard at work for the past few months. Our goal? Create something to help you. We've been watching the news as much as you have. The people of Chicago losing faith in their own police department? Christ's sake. Doesn't help that so many members of the other precincts just vanished. No. No, we can't afford to lose any more innocent people.
He grabs a vial from his desk.
This is Formula 9. We've been testing it for about a month. This is your holy fucking grail.
What does it...
Xander! Excuse us for a moment, would ya? You actually listening to this guy? Fucking jag-off bigwig wannabe bureaucrat?
Okay, I don't know what half of that means.
We don't need some homemade fucking Gatorade to help us out.
Come on. You know who he is. I know you do. The Malone Foundation, Martin. After all the good they've done for this city, hell, this country, Harold Malone himself wants to help us get through this. Do you not care about all those people who vanished? Just because you didn't lose anyone doesn't mean...
I must have forgotten to mention, if you accept my support, your department will receive 70% of all income the Foundation earns until the crisis is solved.
A long pause.
What does this formula do?
I'm glad you asked. Formula 9, in healthy doses, awakens physical capabilities one might think to be extraordinary. Increased physical strength, speed, agility, reflexes. Hell, it probably even makes you better at putting pillowcases on. It's great. It's something you aren't going to find anywhere but right here. We just finished the last round of tests on it this morning. We've been trying to fix one of the side effects, which is the occasional short fit of rage. Nothing to be afraid of, however, as the problem should be solved. Now, without any further ado, I believe we are in business as long as you can sign a
What do you need this for?
I'm sorry?
This Formula 9 bullshit. What do we need your fucking roid juice for, huh? People are disappearing. We're not fighting the fucking Joker. This is Chi-Town, not goddamn Krypton.
Martin.
No, don't fucking Martin me, Xander.
Gotham, Martin. He's from Gotham.
Excuse me?
The Joker. He's from Gotham. You said something about Krypton, and it was distracting.
Gentlemen, please, stop bickering. I'll show you guys what you're truly dealing with. You're a stubborn prick. There's a whole lot you don't know, pal.
Malone places the vial on a desk, which he proceeds to dig through before he slaps down a folder.
In that folder, you'll find images from our security cameras. We had a break-in about 3 months ago, right before the disappearances started becoming more frequent. I fear the incident might be connected to everything going on.
Ridiculous.
You should listen to your partner. You might learn a thing. Come here.
Xander picks up the folder and looks through the photos. At this point, he grabs the vial of Formula 9, unnoticed by Martin and Malone.
Well, we lost almost all of our evidence. This looks like something we can... It looks promising.
So, what is your decision? Please, can we help each other?
A long pause.
Martin.
An even longer pause.
Fine. We'll need to take it back to the office.
I got him.
Thank you, gentlemen. I mean it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dr. Malone. See you soon.
Blackout. Lights up on the office once again. We see everyone's desk cluttered, but no more papers are scattered on the floor. Glenn is asleep at his desk. Xander and Martin enter.
Glenn?
Gary?
Glenn!
Glenn awakes.
Huh. Oh, it's just you.
He gave us a file. We aren't sure where to go next from this.
What? You said something about a file? A file with what? Come, let me see.
Xander puts the folder on Glenn's desk. Glenn flips through the photos.
The fuck's this supposed to be?
This guy might be our prime suspect for the...
Prime suspect? Prime fucking suspect? This looks like some kind of Halloween costume, for God's sakes. The fuck is wrong with you? I think our problem is bigger than one fucking schmuck in a mask. Kidnapping. No, what the fuck? There are 30,000 people missing in Chicago, and what? You're telling me this guy is saying hocus pocus and making them all fucking disappear? This is the kind of shit you believe when you're reading all them fucking comic books at your desk. You're a child. A child, Alexander.
Glenn throws the folder into his wastebasket. A long pause.
Why the fuck are you standing here? Go sit at your goddamn desk. Do your job.
Xander and Martin walk to their respective desks.
And throw away anything you have that doesn't help you with your job. Jesus.
Xander throws away all of his comics and whatever trinkets he may have, and then comfortable silence fills the room.
I'm sorry.
After another silence, Xander exits.
Glenn.
Fuck you.
Glenn, you don't gotta be an asshole to the kid.
The kid knows when to do his job. He needs to blow off steam? Fine. The fuck do I care, huh?
Silence.
I guess you don't.
I don't what?
You don't care. I spend all day with the kid. I go to lunch with him. I go to dinner with him. We're brothers. And I'm thankful you let that happen, Glenn. Xander is a good kid. I know he is.
What has he done to help us in the last 3 months, Martin? I'm asking you. Hell, I fucking challenge you to name it. He barely even deserves to stay in this office.
You've been working in the same office as him, and you still somehow don't know the first fucking thing about him.
Why are you doing this, huh? Speaking for him? Defending him? You really think he gives a shit about this office? About this city? Fuck, you're almost as idiotic as he is. If he gave a shit about anything, he'd be saying all this shit himself.
No, he wouldn't, Glenn. He fucking wouldn't. You're gonna try to threaten the kid's job when he's dealing with a whole fucking lot more than you are. To think he looks up.
What then, huh? He's dealing with what? The paperwork he doesn't fucking do? The reports he uses as confetti? This kid doesn't do shit for anyone but himself. You've got no reason to keep defending his sorry ass.
He lost his mom, Glenn.
Painfully long pause.
What do you mean he...
She disappeared, just like the rest of them. And you know what he did? He came into work. He came in that same fucking day. He came in to try and do his fucking job because he looks up to you. Because you would let him be a hero. He's a jackass. Yeah. An idiot? Definitely. But for fuck's sake, Glenn, it's hard to do your job when you lose everything you fucking got. That's why I'm here for him. That's why I'm here defending his sorry ass. For God's sake, you're a shit. Go to hell. You're sorry? Why are you telling that to me then? Huh? Who are you sorry to? I'm going home. Today's been fucking exhausting.
Martin begins gathering his belongings.
Fine. Go home then, all right? But before you do, I gotta tell you something.
What?
You talk like that to me again, you come back without a good fucking lead, it's your ass I'll fire first. Now go. Don't say another goddamn word.
Martin silently exits. After a beat, Glenn sits.
Fucking exhausting. Yeah, why didn't he tell... Exhausting. That's the fucking truth.
Blackout. Lights dim on the office. It is clearly late at night, but Xander returns to the office. Upon entering, he flips on a light switch. Lights up. Xander walks to Glenn's desk. He digs through the trash and retrieves the file full of photos before placing it on Glenn's desk. He continues digging.
Come on, where is it?
He finds a piece of paper in the trash before quickly pulling out his phone and dialing a number. He puts the phone up to his ear.
Hey, this is Inspector Xander from the Chicago... Huh? Yes, sorry, I'll hold.
Grueling silence.
Hey, Dr. Malone, sorry for calling so late. It's Xander. I need your help.
Xander pulls a vial full of Formula 9 from a pocket.
Just a hypothetical, but when you said your formula had to be taken in healthy doses, what did you... Hello? Dr. Malone? Hello?
He puts away his phone. He prepares to take a small sip from the vial, but can't bring himself to do it. He walks to his desk before digging out his comics and trinkets from the trash. He finds a comic or knickknack with Captain America pictured on it. He delivers a monologue to it.
Hey, Cap. It's Xander, remember? I know I haven't talked to you in a very long time. Work sucks right now. The city's angry. My boss is angry. I feel so weak, you know? Just when things started to get moving, they make me slam on the brakes. I don't know. Captain America, Steve Rogers, you were a weak guy once, getting kicked around in the street. Yeah, I feel you there, man. You were a hero before you got your power. That's why I always looked up to you. I wanted to be X-Ray, the electromagnetic enigma, with a tie-dye costume and a goofy mask, but I'm not. I'm just Xander, a guy working in an office who everybody hates, but Cap, I got something today. Something that can make me a hero, like you. You got the super soldier serum, and I've got Formula 9. Pretty lame name, right? I know I shouldn't have taken it without asking Dr. Malone, but heroes have to be brave, so I was brave and I took it. Now I just need to be brave and drink it.
A very long pause.
I miss my mom, Cap. How did you do it? When you woke up and found out you were in the future? When you realized you lost every single person you loved? How did you move on? How could you be so strong for the people who needed you? I'm scared. Heroes don't get scared, but I am. And I want to be your hero, Cap. I swear I'm going to be like you. I will. I just need to take the leap, right? A leap of faith.
He looks at the vial again.
A hero. A hero. I will be a hero.
He drinks the whole vial. Silence as lights begin to constantly shift color. Sounds of voices chattering begin to get louder. The only phrases that can be understood are, "Help us, Xander. Xander, we need you. Go, Xander," etc. Xander begins stumbling around the office, clutching at his head as if preventing it from exploding. He is screaming in pain as he also begins knocking things from all desks in the office. He makes an absolute mess before collapsing on or near his desk. Blackout. Lights up on the office. Xander is still passed out in the exact same place as he was before the blackout. A mob of angry civilians can be heard. Glenn enters, going through the same routine as the first day. The door closing awakes Xander.
Cons.
What? Sorry, I was... Isabella again?
Yes, Xander, it's pretty goddamn bad. This appearance has everyone pissed off at the department.
Yeah, I know. So what did you tell them they were doing then?
Nothing. That's why they're so pissed.
What? What are you talking... Martin late again, still out there dealing with...
Still out there, yeah, giving them the calm and orderly shit. What's all this?
Xander is starting to feel a lot of deja vu.
I was up real late last night and I must have accidentally made a mess.
Fuck. Where the hell is Martin? He was supposed to be in... Shit.
I'm sorry, what are you doing exactly? You're acting really...
Xander. Martin was only supposed to be out there for a second. Where the hell is he?
Glenn, what are you talking?
Christ, if we have to investigate his disappearance now.
Xander is visibly terrified. Martin stumbles in.
They made me fucking bleed.
Glenn rushes to his aid.
What's happening?
Get him some water.
No, give me coffee. I need coffee, goddammit.
Xander reluctantly and slowly grabs coffee. He carefully walks back, coffee in hand. However, his head feels a sharp and sudden pain which causes Xander to spill the coffee onto a folder full of papers on his desk.
Xander, you fucked up the papers.
Fucked up the...
The papers?
The papers, he fucked them up. Coffee everywhere. Christ, we don't have money, we don't have coffee, and now we don't have the goddamn papers.
I need to get the hell out of here.
Xander slowly walks to the door, still clutching his head.
Where the fuck are you going?
Glenn angrily grabs Xander to stop him from exiting. Glenn slaps Xander across the face. Xander falls to the ground and crawls over to his desk.
All right, Martin. Come on, get up.
So what were on those papers then?
They were our best chance to figure out where the hell everyone is going.
Do we have an updated tally of how many have gone missing?
It's probably somewhere in this.
30,000.
A long pause.
What?
Approximately 30,000 have gone.
How do you know that, smartass?
Right now. Watch out for the door.
What? Why did you...
Malone enters and shoves Martin out of the way. He starts digging through files.
Dr. Malone, wait!
Malone stops what he is doing and slowly approaches Xander.
Xander, you know this fucking asshole?
Martin, it's Harold Malone. You don't remember?
Shut the fuck up. Xander, was it? And Martin? And you are?
I'm Glenn, the chief of...
You here are accomplishing nothing. Despite that, I need your help. You need mine as well. If you come with me, I will show you...
Dr. Malone, whatever offer you make, we already want to accept it.
Xander.
Trust me, Glenn. I have a feeling, all right?
Stop. Okay, Malone, you got one shot to convince me to listen. Shoot.
Lights dim as Xander comes downstage. Malone is pantomiming the same proposal from scene 2 to Glenn and Martin. Xander speaks to himself.
Shit. What the hell do I even do? Like, what do I say? What the fuck is even happening? I don't want to go through this day again. Oh my God, what the fuck did I do? Did I do this? I want to go back. Please, just let me go back. I need to solve this mystery. Fuck, everything is fucked up.
Lights begin to change color again as Xander has another flurry of sounds rush into his head. This time he hears voices yelling, "Failing, Xander, you're weak, pathetic," etc.
Stop!
Martin, Glenn, and Malone can now hear and see Xander's actions, and they see his head and screaming in agony.
Christ! Xander, what's going on? Xander?
Xander collapses in center stage. All sound and light suddenly disappear. Lights up on Xander completely alone in the office. The mess of papers and junk remains as it was. He slowly sits up.
Hello? Martin? Glenn? Dr. Malone, hello?
A few moments of silence before Martin enters.
Martin, thank God, there you are.
Huh? Yep, right here. What are you doing in so early?
What? I'm just,
Glenn feels like an asshole.
what?
You know, yesterday,
Oh yeah, yesterday, right.
that shit about your comic books. I don't really think he meant it.
Oh, the comic books, yes!
Yeah, hey, you alright? You're acting kinda bizarre.
Me? Yeah, I'm great. Great as can be.
Okay. Cool. Right on, man.
An awkwardly long silence.
How's Malone?
Malone?
Xander eagerly awaits Martin's response during another long pause.
Fuck if I know. Haven't talked to the guy since he gave us the damn file.
Xander breathes a sigh of relief.
You sure you're doing alright? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Xander gets to his feet and hugs Martin.
You have no idea how great I'm doing.
Xander sprints out to exit. Blackout. Lights up on Malone's lab. Malone is on stage looking at a rack of 8 multicolored vials. He is fixated on a missing ninth.
Fuck. Oh, fuck! Where the fuck is it?
He begins digging through drawers.
Shit, I can't lose this one. I'm fucked!
He cannot keep focusing on any task as he moves sporadically. He finally catches his breath.
Fuck. Now I gotta call... Oh, shit!
He opens his door and yells off stage.
Can somebody make a call to the police department?
Xander sprints into the room, likely crashing into Malone.
Dr. Malone!
Inspector! I apologize,
I know how to catch him.
I'm sorry?
The guy that broke in. I know what I can do. Just watch.
I don't have time to...
Please, watch.
Malone shrugs and waits for Xander, who is trying to force time to reverse. This process of clenching and trying to physically force anything to happen appears almost painful for him. Nothing happens. Xander stops to catch his breath.
That was amazing.
Malone starts to walk to the door.
Do you really think... Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to speak with your partner, someone who isn't entirely insane.
Just as Malone is about to exit, Martin enters.
Xander, what the fuck is wrong with you?
For God's sake.
Martin. Oh, I'm sorry for ditching you.
I don't give a shit, Xander. You've been acting fucking weird. More than usual. What the fuck do you think you're doing? You need to slow down, alright? Catch your breath, man.
Martin, there's 30,000...
30,000! I know 30,000 people are gone, alright? I understand that. But Xander, you're recklessly running all around and we can't even get started on our jobs. We have a case now. Please. I want to work with you. I don't want you to fuck anything up, alright?
Oh, you need to trust me. Please, there's something phenomenal going on that I can't explain to you. You just have to experience it.
Xander, what the fuck are you... Would you mind giving us a little space, huh?
You're in my lab.
Well, go grab some coffee, alright? I need to talk to my friend.
I'm gonna go grab coffee. But not because you told me to. Because I want coffee. I just don't...
We won't fuck with your equipment, alright?
Alright. Fucking hell.
Malone exits.
Xander, I don't know what the fuck you were trying to talk about with your experience or whatever the fuck, but I want you to listen. Remember something, alright? You listening?
Yeah, I am.
Good. Alright. I want you to remember this. You and me, we're friends. Friends until the end, right?
Friends, that's right.
Yes, we're friends. But we are also co-workers. You're my partner in this department. I trained you. You helped me do my job. You are not the boss here, all right? Hell, I'm not the boss either, but you need to listen to me.
I already told you I'm listening.
Yes. And that's good. That's very good, Xander. Now help me. Help me do my job. We need to work. We need to solve this case. Yeah?
We do.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear, Xander.
Xander begins pacing around the lab.
Okay, now, Xander. I'm gonna need you to explain everything you're talking about here.
Sure thing. Okay, so, last night was it? I can't tell anymore. But last night or something, wait, I have to admit something.
Okay, go on.
When we came in here and I grabbed the files.
Yes?
I took that Formula 9 stuff. It was cool. Then last night, maybe I drank it.
Xander, you drank the...
Yeah, but don't freak out. It's really cool and I'm really excited about it, okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
You're not mad, right?
Mad? No, I'm not mad.
Xander stares into the distance while coming up with his plan in front of Martin.
So I drank the thing, and then my head was crazy hurt, like, ah! And then I passed out, and then I woke up, and it was like the day started over and over again or something. And then I was all freaked out, like, what the fuck, huh? And my head hurt, so I passed out again, and then you were there in the office again. And then when I ran over here, so I can maybe go back and then, like, go back in time and catch the dude who broke into here and stuff.
Martin grabs a beaker and stares at it while sneaking slowly behind Xander.
Yeah, I basically have superpowers now, so I think I've got a pretty good idea on catching the guy. I'm going to practice it and find out how to control the time travel stuff or whatever so I can actually do it, and I accidentally just embarrassed myself in front of Dr. Malone when I tried to...
Martin swings the beaker and shatters it on Xander's head. Xander collapsed to the ground, completely unconscious. Martin stares at Xander on the ground for a moment.
You have to come and fuck things up, don't you, Xander? I like you, Xander. I really do. But I can't let you get in my way. You won't fuck me over.
Martin begins picking up Xander's body. Blackout. Lights come back up on the lab. Xander is handcuffed and seated in a chair at the end of a desk. Seated at the other end is Martin. Xander is unconscious for a few moments before slowly becoming conscious.
Welcome back.
Huh? Oh, fuck. What the fuck is going on?
Martin pulls out his phone and begins recording audio. He places his phone on the desk.
I will be recording this conversation to be used in further investigation. Inspector Alexander Gabriel, born February 25th.
Stop. Martin, please. What is happening, Martin? Why are you interrogating?
Please remain silent until I have presented you with questions. Thank you. The suspect in question has just awoken from being knocked unconscious. He is...
What the fuck is going on? Why are you... Martin, why are we still in the lab?
Please, I won't ask you again. Today I present to you an event that I believe you can tell me about. 3 months ago, the night of April 20th, the very building we are seated in right now was broken into. Many dangerous and untested substances were stolen. What do you know about this burglary?
Martin, you don't think that I could have... No, Martin, I swear to you, when I slipped that little bit of Formula 9 in my pocket, that's all I ever did. I had never even been here before we both came here.
I don't know. I want to believe you, Xander. I do. Believe me when I say I do, but I've got a job to do now. To continue, you have admitted that you've stolen material from this laboratory on at least one occasion. You understand how the department would see that as a red flag, don't you?
Martin, please, I don't feel well. Please let me go.
I don't think I will, Xander. I think you're going to tell me what happened 3 months ago.
Please, I'm on this case with you. Why would I investigate myself, Martin?
You're not investigating anything. That's why. The only thing you've done since we've gotten this case is steal from this lab. So no, you aren't on this case at all.
I did it, my mother.
Xander, this isn't about...
You're trying to interrogate me. You have me in handcuffs from the person who actually made thousands of people... The guy who took my mother from me. You're gonna do this to me while a real fucking menace is out there on the streets of Chicago? Please do the right thing. Let me go. I'm sorry I haven't helped you enough. I've just been dealing with my own... I'm sorry. Shit's been strange lately, okay? Just please let me go, please. I don't feel well.
Martin turns off the audio recording and walks to Xander before slamming and pinning his head down on the desk.
I know, Xander. I don't feel well either. I hate doing this, but I have a job to do. Please understand. I don't want to hurt you.
After struggling a bit longer, Xander throws Martin into a set piece of some kind. He continues brutalizing Martin as if being controlled entirely by his own fury. Martin should ad-lib lines begging for mercy at this point. He attacks until Martin is unconscious. Xander's blind rage ends with the realization of what he has done.
Martin? Hello? Oh, fuck. Martin, please wake up.
Xander reluctantly checks for Martin's heartbeat and breath. He is relieved to find Martin is alive.
I'm so sorry. I'll go get Dr. Malone.
Xander exits. Pause. Blackout. Lights come back up with Ghost on stage standing over Martin. Blackout. Lights up on the lab, but Martin and Ghost are gone. After a few moments, Xander enters again.
Fuck, I couldn't find... Martin?
Blackout. Xander is alone on stage. His clothing and general appearance is more disheveled and depressed. Martin's desk is completely cleared off besides a television which faces Glenn's desk. Xander's desk is beginning to get cleared off as well. Xander speaks to the audience.
when you lose a lot in your life, you really start looking at things differently. Everything becomes a lot less, well, fun. You hurt, sure, but I suppose you also learn from it. Well, I've certainly lost a lot, and I've had 6 months to let Martin's disappearance sink in, but I guess it's time I ask myself, what have I learned?
Xander takes a moment to reflect to himself. His words come to him and he allows the lessons he has learned to shape him into a new person before our eyes.
Everything in life is divided into segments, moments, experiences, days, hours, minutes, seconds. Every time you blink your eyes, a new experience. Like the pages of a novel. We all move through our experiences like sharks. Always forward, never back. That's the way things work. That's how they will always work because that's how they need to work. Was I a fool for thinking I could live my life differently? Was I a fool for believing I finally found a way to be a hero? Was I a fool for believing in myself? Perhaps I was. What does that make me now? Not have given up. Am I smarter? Am I now doing the right thing? Because no matter what decision I make, it always feels wrong. But there's never a moment to dwell or to look back. No time to retrace my steps. Always forward, never back. On and on until we reach the next experience. I'll continue to march as a good soldier. I'll march until my legs fall from my body or until I combust in a ball of flame. You know, whichever comes first.
Glenn walks into the office and turns on the TV, lights up on Malone talking with Anchor.
We are now live outside of Chicago City Hall to hear from the newly elected mayor of Chicago, Harold Malone. Malone ran a strong campaign with promises of rebuilding the city of Chicago after the disappearances of over 500,000 citizens over the past 9 months.
To the people of the great city of Chicago, your pleas and cries for help echo across the globe. More than 500,000 gone in what feels like the blink of an eye. The empty promises touted by global politicians will no longer twist the knife that has plunged deep into the back of this city. I will be the hero who runs into the burning building to rescue you. I will be the one who will rush to your aid in an emergency. I am not afraid to be hands-on in order to save this city. Not like the politicians of the past. Not only will Chicago be strong once more, it will be more powerful than ever. Today is a historic day. The day the people of the city can finally feel confident and safe once again. God bless you all. God bless our city. And God bless the United States of America.
Glenn turns off the television.
He gets in front of all those people and he turns into a different person, I swear.
Xander does not respond. He begins packing his belongings away.
You need a hand?
Xander actively ignores Glenn.
Xander? Xander? Look, I know you're upset. I feel like a fucking asshole too, all right? I didn't want to kick you out of here, but Xander, our precinct is getting... Xander, I'm losing my job here too. Xander, being pissed at me isn't going to bring him back. He's gone. Just look at the hundreds of thousands of others. He's gone. There's nothing we can do about it.
Your fucking mouth shut, please.
Why, Xander? Why? Because I'm telling you the truth? You know the truth hurts, and that's the way things...
The way things work, I know. Just please, don't push me. You don't know what I'm capable of when I get angry.
Oh, wow, really scary. You're a real badass tough guy, huh? Hey, I know that one. That's the Hulk, right? Fucking hell, Xander. You sound like a schmuck. Hurry up and pack your shit. I don't have time to pick a fight with you.
Glenn pats Xander on the back. Xander can barely stop himself from exploding into anger.
You're a good man. I'm sorry for you.
Xander begins speaking to the audience once again.
I'm a good man. A good man? Bullshit. God, everything was moving forward so fast. Things never used to be this way. Back when Martin was around, or my mom, she always told me I could close my eyes and my mind would create the place I wanted to be in. It was always my way to calm myself, let myself relax and get control of my life again. Deep breaths and eyes closed.
Xander takes a deep inhale. Blackout.
Deep breaths.
He continues breathing. Isabella and Martin enter as the lights are still down.
Deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
Lights up with Isabella and Martin standing on either side of Xander.
Mom? Martin?
Us.
We're here.
Xander and Isabella enter.
Mom, I miss you. I'm sorry I haven't been able to stop.
Xander, mi hijo, you're still my little superhero, always wanting to save the day. Don't put so much pressure on yourself.
Isabella kisses Xander's forehead.
When the time comes to do the right thing, I know you will.
Xander nods before turning around to remember that Martin has been standing there.
Martin, I'm sorry. I hurt you. That was the last thing I ever did to you.
You're a shithead.
Xander begins to walk away, defeated.
But you're my friend. You piss me off to no end, but I still love you. All of this, it isn't your fault.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. Just keep moving.
Always forward, never back.
But don't forget to close your eyes. Let your mind wander from time to time. Be safe in your own mind.
Everything will be okay.
Xander inhales, blackout.
Thank you.
Now save them.
The time is now.
Sounds of breaking glass and car alarms fill the air. Lights up on Glenn wearing a mask and sprinting on stage while carrying a full bag. He accidentally runs into Xander. They both fall to the ground. Glenn's outfit looks eerily similar to Ghost's seen earlier in the show. However, Glenn's costume should conceal his identity less effectively than Ghost's.
Ow! Fucking watch where you're... Oh my god, it's you!
Glenn tries to quickly run away, but he's caught by Xander. Xander quickly pulls the mask from Glenn's face.
What? What the fuck?
Xander, stop. Please calm down. This isn't what this looks like.
You're that ghost. That man I saw in Malone's pictures.
No, Xander, listen, please. I swear to you, I'm just...
You son of a bitch. My mom.
Xander is about to attack Glenn, but he tries to put a lid on his rage. The two stare each other down.
Xander, I'm not the guy you're looking for, okay? Please, Xander, the city's gone to hell. I'm just trying to do what I can to survive.
You.
Xander, please, calm down. Listen to the words
Xander knocks Glenn to the ground and begins a fight. Glenn is able to hold his own for a short time, but Xander soon easily gains the upper hand. Xander snaps out of his blind rage before doing any critical damage to Glenn.
What have you done? Tell me. What the fuck is going on? You're scaring me, Glenn.
Fucking Christ. You're not the one flat on his ass right now.
Why are you dressed like that? What's in the fucking bag?
Just give me a minute, all right? Jesus Christ. You almost broke my damn wrist.
Glenn crawls over to his bag, opens it, and numerous vials with blue X labels on them roll out.
Here, okay? That's why I'm here. I've been getting paid for a few months to take things from the Malone Foundation, okay? You with me? This Formula X shit is the biggest thing I've been asked to take, so I had to make sure that I wouldn't get caught. That's why I'm wearing all this shit.
You're getting paid? What? Who's paying you?
Xander, come on. You understand why I can't just tell you that's a complicated issue.
I don't give a fuck about you trying to defend whatever asshole is signing these paychecks.
Xander, please. I'm doing this for my family. You understand me? I'm doing this for my family.
I am too.
Glenn cannot find the words to say.
We've all lost a lot. Everyone in this city, Glenn, the man who is paying you is stealing from our mayor who is doing everything he can to protect this city. You can't keep fucking us over.
Glenn takes a moment to find the strength to tell the truth.
His name is Ross O'Malley. I've been in contact with him for about 9 months, maybe closer to a year.
A year?
Xander, he's an old friend of mine. Hadn't talked to him for years, then he started disappearing. He calls me up. I don't know. He offered me a job. The way things are going in the department, you can't blame me for wanting to...
What the fuck have you done? What the fuck?
Xander,
He's fucking insane.
I didn't expect you to understand. Just please let me go. You're not a cop anymore, okay? Just let me go, Xander.
Take me to him.
Xander, I
want to meet this guy.
Xander grabs Glenn by the collar.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, okay, yes, I'll take you there. Christ, Xander.
Xander is staring off into space. He drops Glenn and begins clutching at his head. This time, colored lights are accompanied by low rumbling. Xander collapses to the ground. A distorted voice is heard as Xander begins feeling some relief from the pain.
There's power line dormant inside of you. Why are you afraid to awaken it?
Who are you? Where are you?
My name? You called me a ghost. I like this name. Ghost.
You're the one doing this then? Making all the people disappear? Answer me, where are you?
I am guilty of what you accuse. As for my location, I am wherever I wish to be.
You're Ross? Ross O'Malley?
I have told you already. I am Ghost. You are like me, cursed with power you're unable to control. I nearly saw you once. You nearly saw me as well. I suppose fate is ill-prepared for our meeting.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Come here. They're gone. Martin, my mom.
Isabella Gabriel. Your mother, Martin Van Buren, the president.
No, not the...
The police officer, your coworker, your partner in crime, fighting.
What'd you do to them?
Ghost does not respond. Xander begins to feel pain in his head as all lights begin to dim around him. Blackout.
It is time for you to rest. Allow your mind to be free. Search for me in the world of your dreams.
Glenn exits just before lights come up. Xander awakes alone on stage, clearly dreaming just as he was earlier. He walks around the stage dazed and confused.
What the fuck is happening to me? What the fuck? Mom? Martin, are you guys still here? Hello?
Martin and Isabella enter, this time with tape covering each of their mouths. They are both handcuffed and forced to hold a sign with a giant blue X on it. Anchor enters and speaks to an invisible camera.
The Malone Foundation presents Formula X as the 10th and final addition to the greatest line of physical performance-enhancing substances the world has ever seen. You need it. You need it, Xander.
What?
Xander, you need it. 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 You need it.
Stop! Stop! No, I don't need it. I can't do this again. Stop!
The lights turn dark as all characters but Xander freeze. Xander walks around this dream world suspended in time.
What the hell?
Ghost's voice can be heard once more.
Always forward, never back.
How are you here?
Everything in life is divided into segments.
Stop, please.
Moments.
Out of my fucking head.
Experiences.
Blackout. All but Xander exit. Ghost enters.
Please. Please. I just want things back to normal. Everything is getting so fucking weird. I just want to be normal again. I want to laugh and have fun and smile and make jokes again. I just want to be normal.
Lights up with Ghost standing behind Xander. Ghost lines are still distorted sounding.
You crave power. It is what you desire. You continue to lie to yourself and pretend you desire mediocrity. You are a hero with unbelievable power. Use it. Drink Formula X. Gain more power. Use that which you have gained. Become powerful like I have. It is your fate, your destiny. Do as you are told, like the good soldier you have claimed yourself to be. March. March!
Xander quickly turns around to punch Ghost, but his fist gets quickly caught.
Your decision is incorrect.
Ghost absolutely decimates Xander in hand-to-hand combat. Xander is knocked to the ground a final time before blackout. Lights up on Ross's house. Xander wakes up on the floor with Ross, an elderly disabled man seated in a wheelchair, looking over him.
Hello, Xander.
Jesus! You scared the shit out of me. Wait, who are you? Why the fuck is so much crazy shit happening to me?
Glenn brought you here because he said you needed to talk to me. I do not take time out of my day to talk to just anyone, so who are you?
Well, I'm Xander.
Yes, I got that part.
And you are?
Oh my, you are quite confused, aren't you?
You have no idea what shit I've seen.
My name is Ross O'Malley. It is a pleasure to meet you. I heard you muttering in your sleep about some...
What the fuck? You're Ross O'Malley? You're the asshole from my dreams, you goddamn bastard.
My friend, please do not express anger. I only want to help you. I am unsure what you mean by someone from your dreams. Would you kindly explain?
Would I? Who do you think you are? Wait, fuck, I know who you are. What gives you the right to get in my brain, my dreams? Wait, it's all getting mixed up in my head. Glenn is the guy in the mask. You're the guy I get it. You're trying to bait me. You're being all nice to me just so you can screw me over. Nice try, buddy.
My friend, the last thing I want is to hurt you.
Glenn enters.
Ross, where's Gary?
Gary has gone to the Malone Foundation. He's making an effort to make sure our final plan is successful.
Do you need any help?
He has been gone a rather long time. I believe there is no harm in checking on him.
Hold on. What's this about a final plan? There's a lot that's been thrown at me at once.
I'm heading out.
Glenn exits.
I'm so confused. I'm here because of the people going missing. I don't understand what is going on. Someone broke into the Malone Foundation's headquarters and stole a bunch of shit like 9 months ago, and then people started going missing. I need help catching the person.
Unfortunately, this problem is not as simple as one ordinary man doing terrible deeds.
What do you mean?
The man who robbed the Malone Foundation 9 months ago. Who do you believe it was?
Well, I thought it was Glenn, but he said it wasn't.
What did Glenn tell you?
He said that he had only covered himself up for his last robbery.
And do you believe him?
Do I don't know. I don't think I do.
I will be honest on his behalf. He lied to you. The man who broke in 9 months ago, that was him. The only other person doing jobs for me is my son, Gary. However, Gary only started working for me about 6 months ago.
So he's the one who has caused all of this?
Do not forget what I told you earlier.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean it's not as simple as one guy doing this or whatever?
Precisely, because, my friend, Glenn is not the same man who has been harming the people of Chicago. No, our issue is much worse.
I don't understand.
I believe you said there's a man talking to you in your dreams. Describe him.
What? I'm not sure. He's all covered up from head to toe.
When you found Glenn, did he look like the man in your dreams?
I don't know. They were similar, I guess.
I suppose things are starting to make more sense.
Huh?
Ross pulls out a vial of Formula X.
We've been stealing this substance for 9 months. Harold Malone never revealed its existence to anyone. I believe that to be quite bizarre. Are you familiar with this substance?
No. I drank one similar, though. Mine had the number 9 on it, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, so you were the Formula 9 carrier. We were curious. I am certain you have experienced some of the bizarre side effects these formulas possess.
You could say that.
Tell me, is this one of them?
Glenn enters.
Ross, where's Gary?
Gary has gone to the Malone Foundation. He's making an effort to make sure our final plan is successful.
Does he need any help?
He has been gone a rather long time now. I believe there is no harm in checking on him.
Holy shit, you're kidding.
I'm heading out.
Glenn exits.
You see,
Did you drink Formula 9 too?
there's a Formula 9 too.
What? No, I meant, did you drink Formula 9 as well?
I see. My apologies.
No, that was my bad.
In any case, I did not. I drank Formula X. It is a more concentrated and powerful version of what Formula 9 seems to be. I assume you find it difficult to control your abilities?
Yeah, that's an understatement, but come on, what does this have anything to do with stopping people from disappearing? I'm confused.
Someone who is dressed like one of us has consumed Formula X and is making people disappear. However, the mystery is now that none of us understand how an individual can make so many people disappear in such a relatively small time frame. It should be impossible.
Must be someone with a lot of time on their hands. Someone who could slip in and out of a crowd unnoticed.
The difficulty comes with determining who it could specifically be.
10 clock chimes are heard from outside.
Is it 10 p.m. already? Jesus.
A distant explosion is heard. Xander and Ross quickly find their way to the window.
Fuck! What the fuck was that?
Good Lord. They did it. Our final plan is complete.
What do you mean? What is your plan? That's the Malone Foundation. What the fuck have you done?
We cannot risk any more individuals getting their hands on Formula X. Everything must be destroyed.
Fuck, dude. I was totally on board with you until this fucking moment. What the fuck? Why is so much fucking shit happening? Wait. Glenn. What the fuck? Was Glenn in there? Was Glenn in that building?
I have no way of knowing.
Bullshit. You tell me. You told him to go help Gary with the plan. Was the plan for them to blow the fuck up?
Ross is silent for a moment.
In order to be a hero, one must make sacrifices.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Bring them back. Bring them back. Go back in time and come on.
You do not understand.
What?
Going back in time will change nothing.
The fuck are you talking about?
Fate works in destructive and terrifying ways. Some things simply cannot be altered once they've occurred.
I don't understand. Why are you saying this?
Destruction, pain, death. These things transcend time. No matter what action I may take, if I were to reverse time, Glenn would still not survive, my son would still not survive, the laboratory would still be destroyed, Fate would simply find an alternate way of accomplishing the same goal. Perhaps my son would suffer a heart attack. Perhaps the laboratory would have a sudden gas leak. Theorizing, however, is of no purpose to me.
How the fuck can you just sit there and proudly let your son and my friend fucking die? How can you let that happen?
I have already answered you in this regard. In order to be a hero, one must make.
A hero sacrifices themselves. A villain sacrifices others. What have you done? What the fuck have you done?
Ross begins crying to himself. There's a knock on the door. Xander answers it to see Malone standing in the doorway.
I'm sorry to... Xander? Good God, it's been a while. This is no time to catch up. I'm here to ask you to evacuate the area. Do not be alarmed. The situation is under control. I just don't want anything bad to happen, all right?
Mayor Malone, thank God you're here. When you said you were going to be hands-on with problems, I didn't expect it to be so literal.
Excuse me? Oh, you mean, yes. I'm just doing my primary duty as the mayor of the city. Now, please, ride this way.
You weren't at the lab? I guess that's something if we're looking on the bright side.
Quite a miracle, I suppose. Now, will you and your grandfather please leave at once?
Oh, he's not my... Oh, yeah, I guess we... Oh, fuck.
Once more, Xander is clutching his head as the light shifts color. He has more control over himself this time. He collapses to the ground. Blackout. Lights up on Xander and Glenn as they were in scene 11. Xander looks to Glenn before running to him and giving him a hug.
Xander, what the fuck are you doing right now? I thought you were going to break my nose or something.
Go. Get out of here. I'm not going to stop you.
You... What? Okay, I guess. Bye, Xander.
Goodbye, Glenn. Goodbye.
Why are you getting so... Forget it. Bye.
Glenn exits. Xander speaks to the audience.
This shit is fucked up. It's convoluted. I can barely remember any of this shit. It's fucking insane. Oh my God. I have a plan. I know nothing makes sense, but I'm hoping my plan works. It's simple as can be. It's just like something out of a comic book, I swear. I can't talk about it right now. I wish I could, but I guess I really don't ever know who is listening. This is it. Finally, my chance to be a hero. I won't let this one pass me by.
Xander walks into the lab immediately upon finishing his monologue. The first person he sees is Gary.
Oh, hey!
The fuck are you?
Me. I'm Xander. Nice to meet.
Well, get the fuck out.
Sorry, sir.
Xander exits. He enters again just a moment later.
Actually, what I need to do is very important, so I'm staying.
Fucking hell. Fine, kid. Don't bother me.
Gary exits the opposite direction, moving further into the lab. After a moment, blackout.
Hello? Anyone? Glenn? Gary? Hello?
Ghost enters during the blackout, lights up with Ghost standing in front of Xander.
Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus Christ, you scared the... Oh, shit, it's you!
Ghost's distorted voice is heard again.
Whatever you intend to do, it's not going to work. My power completely dwarfs yours.
That may be incredibly accurate, and I did indeed almost piss myself, but I'll do everything I can to stop you once and for all.
Who do you think you are? A superhero?
No. I'm Xander. Just Xander.
Xander and Ghost partake in an uber-choreographed fight scene. Ghost does get the upper hand, knocking Xander to the ground.
The end has come so soon for you, Inspector. How unfortunate.
Just as Ghost is about to kill Xander, Glenn's voice can be heard yelling from offstage.
Wait!
Glenn enters.
You've got to go through me first.
Glenn, what are you doing?
Well, I should have done 9 months ago. Listening to you.
Gary enters.
You'll have to get through me, too. Fucking freak.
Ghost quickly walks over to Gary and snaps his neck, killing him instantly.
Holy shit!
Fuck.
Ghost moves over to Glenn and begins choking him.
Xander, I'm sorry for everything.
Xander attempts to stop Ghost, but he is quickly shoved away. Glenn is flailing his arms, but he manages to take the mask off the Ghost. It is revealed that underneath the mask is Malone.
What the fuck?
Glenn's body falls limp after a couple more moments. He too has died.
Dr. Malone,
You fucking imbecile! You are scum! You're everything up! You heap of garbage. You are a child, a wannabe hero, like a toddler. Plain pretend. This is the real fucking world, you dickless termite. You've eaten away at the last of my patience, and I'm done playing pretend with you.
What the fuck? All those people.
I killed them. Every last fucking one of them. Like filthy swine squealing for their lives. I butchered them.
Why?
Why? Why?
Xander begins to move towards him.
Hold on. Please. This is my favorite part.
Malone gets control of himself and closes his eyes. He begins focusing incredibly hard. When Xander is about to attack Malone, the sound of a clock slowly coming to a stop is heard, and the lights turn dark blue. Malone opens his eyes before walking away from Xander, who is suspended in time.
Time. Stopped. Completely frozen. At my command. It's amazing, isn't it? The perfect tool for the perfect crime.
Malone falls to the ground with laughter. After a moment, Xander gets to his feet. Upon noticing this, Malone stops laughing. Xander begins walking to Malone.
What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? How are you? What?
Xander grabs Malone and the two have a massive fight once more. Upon the first major strike delivered by Xander, lights return to normal as the sound of a clock returning to normal speed is heard. Xander wins the fight.
You. Fuck you.
You got the time?
What the fuck did you say to me?
I just want to know the time. Here, I'll check.
Xander grabs Malone's wrist and looks at his watch.
9:59 then. Nice.
Lights dim as Xander addresses the audience for a final time.
There's always a final page of a book, a final note in a song, a final experience in someone's life. Sometimes it's a moment people are ready for. Sometimes it's a surprise. Whatever it is, I think the goal of life is to make that final experience a positive one. One that, if we had a few more moments left, we would remember forever.
Glenn stands and walks to Xander. Martin and Isabella enter. Both stand on opposite sides of Xander.
I like to believe we make more memories and have more experiences even after our time is done. Like an epilogue, I suppose. At the end of all things, I like it to be continued more than I like at the end, I guess.
Glenn, Martin, Isabella, and Xander all embrace one another.
And sometimes you have to trust that the ones you want to see will be there, waiting.
Glenn returns to his death position on the floor as Martin and Isabella exit.
A hero is brave. A hero does not get scared. A hero is strong. A hero knows what is right and what is wrong. A hero fights for love and not for hatred. A hero sacrifices themselves and not others. I suppose it truly is my time to be a hero.
Lights return to normal.
What do you mean? Nice?
Always forward.
What do you mean?
Never back.
Lights slowly fade to blackout as the sound of 10 clock chimes can be heard. End of play.